fragrances are some of my favorite fragrances in my entire collection, seriously. They're fresh, they're versatile, you can wear them anywhere and not offend anybody. I mean, you could offend anybody with whatever. So non-offensive, everyday wears, fresh, versatile, beautiful. Seriously. There are a ton as well. And there's also those fragrances that are considered very versatile and they could be labeled as a blue fragrance, but they're not colored blue. So this is just purely blue bottles, blue fragrance. Let's get it. The first one is Hawass.
A purple one, a blue one, an orange one.
It's purely blue bottles, blue fragrance.
I think you might be colorblind.
A purple one.
And this is very fresh, very aromatic. It's similar to Invictus Aqua, which is a very synthetic bubblegum, kind of fresh, marine kind of fragrance. This thing is the same kind of aspects with that one, but it does have some unique spices in here. So the spices are contributing to cardamom, which is in here, which is stunning stuff. It really has a sexy, spicy kind of character to it. And it's non-offensive too. So if you think like spice, you know, is off-putting, it's not. It's beautiful in here. It just adds a little bit of character into the whole fresh DNA. It's stunning stuff. It really is. It's nothing too offensive. You can wear this any time of the year, really. I just got done wearing it in 30-degree weather and I got 2 compliments. I mean, mind you, they were from the gas station clerk, but their opinion matters because every day they're probably just seeing, you know, people in their pajamas coming in buying a pack of Marlboro Light. It stands out from the crowd. It's sexy. You're gonna smell clean and fresh. And once again, I wanna preface this point. If you watch the channel regularly, not everybody wears fragrances every day. So if you're wearing Hawass, you're gonna be smelling very unique. The next one on this list is very fresh, aromatic. It gets me a ton of compliments and I simply love wearing it, especially in the springtime into the summertime. It's just a perfect time to wear this fragrance. I'm talking about Zion by Alexandria Fragrances. This is similar to Elysium by Raja Parfums and it does have the same kind of character to it. It's stunning. Just the fragrance by itself is a stunning fragrance. It's well crafted and it just smells very citrusy, very woody dense. There's some musk in here. It's just overall, it's a pleasant scent to be around. Seriously, their quality is top notch and you're gonna get a quality clone with them. It's an extrait de parfum concentration, so it does last for a significant amount of time. So it's nothing to, you know, be concerned about if you're worried about the performance issues. It's so worth every dollar that you spend on it. This can be a signature scent as well. It's similar, it's got the same kind of vibes. If you took Bleu de Chanel, Dior Sauvage, and mixed in some Dylan Blue in there and just mixed all those together, it's kind of like that, but it does have its own kind of character to it. It's stunning stuff, and like I said before, not everybody's wearing fragrances, and if you're wearing Zion by Alexandria Fragrances, you're gonna be smelling quite unique to a lot of people. The musky aspects really shine through, and it's a very pleasant blue scent to be around, and the bottles are blue with a black gradient. Man, I love their bottles. I love their bottles. One of my favorite blue fragrances of all time. This is my absolute favorite of all time. This is Armani Code Cologne. This is my favorite fragrance ever to wear in the springtime. It's just stunning. I love to wear this stuff when it starts to warm up, go on some walks with this thing. It's super pleasant to be around. It smells like the Armani Code DNA, the Armani Code, you know, mixture with just more citruses in there, and it's so much more fresh. You could wear this any time of the year. You could actually wear this to the same kind of places Armani Code goes, but you're just gonna be smelling a lot more fresh. And like I said before with the first one, you can wear fragrances whenever you'd like. I wear blue fragrances in the freezing cold temperatures all the time, and the actual citruses really push through and cut through the cold quite well. So don't be fearful of wearing fresh fragrances in the wintertime. You'll actually maybe stand out a little bit. So anyway, Armani Code Cologne, some really good stuff. It's some excellent stuff, and I hear that they're rebranding their whole Armani Code line. So this one might be discontinued or it might come back later on, who knows. I probably should pick up another bottle. One that I'm really, really loving is from Givenchy, and that's Givenchy Gentleman. This is the Intense Eau de Toilette. And this stuff is simply divine. It seriously is. It's got the same kind of irisy, powdery kind of texture that the Givenchy Gentleman line has, but it does have some unique facets in here. It's heavily focused on the woods and the iris, so it's a very powdery, woody kind of smell. It's just a stunning scent. It's very sophisticated too. This has some really good facets to it. It doesn't last all that long. I find it performs better than Boisé, which is another flanker of this, but in terms of projection and performance, it's a little bit lighter on the whole, aspects of everything, but it does have some great unique facets in here. There's some herbal characters in here, and it's highly slept on too. Not a lot of people talk about it, which is sad because it's a really good fragrance. The next one on this list is actually a sweeter kind of fragrance, but it also tends to be in that aquatic, mass appealing blue fragrance kind of line, and that's Prada Ocean. Prada Ocean has this caramel note in the base, which really provides it with a lot of sweetness, but I feel like the caramel note is a kind of a fantasy note. If you don't think of a purple elephant, you're gonna think of a purple elephant. The whole thing kind of seems a little fishy. It's super pleasant. It's a mass appealing kind of shower gel kind of fragrance, but it leans a little bit more sweet and just so sexy. A lot of my subscribers, a lot of people contact me and they say that Prada Ocean gets them the most compliments. Whenever I ask them, hey, what fragrance gets you the most compliments? Prada Ocean. And I'm actually like stunned by that too. It's not the most high quality blue fragrance on the market, but it's really good. And Prada does it so elegantly. Prada is one of the biggest brands in designer fragrances. It's just, they do an excellent job. And Prada Ocean is one of those fragrances that just know it's very sweet, shower gel, beautiful. I think there's a little iris in here. It's sexy. Get your nose on it. It's at like almost every Sephora, Ulta, just go try it out for yourself. It's really something to buy a full bottle. Obviously, don't go buy full bottles without testing them first. I should learn my lesson. Speaking of blind buys, Club de Nuit, iconic. I did a recent first impressions and review / whatever on this one. It's some good stuff. It's Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum to the absolute T. All the notes are actually like the same in this one. I believe the difference between the two is just pink pepper. There's pink pepper in Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum than this one. I'm pretty sure, don't quote me on that. It's the same thing. You can't go wrong with this. It's like 50 bucks and it's like, that is like more than half of what Bleu de Chanel costs at retail, and Chanel fragrances don't get discounted. So, this is a bargain. This is a real good bargain. I feel like Iconic does the same thing that Club de Nuit Intense Man did for Creed Aventus. They just did it with Bleu de Chanel. And when this is on the market, you don't need to buy Bleu de Chanel. It's super good and it's super long lasting as well. Really good stuff here. Give it a shot. It's got a bad atomizer, but all that matters is that juice, and it's some good stuff. Seriously, Iconic, Club de Nuit, great stuff, guys. Get your hands on it if you like Bleu de Chanel. This next one is from Mancera, and it's kind of unique. So if you're not into unique blue style fragrances, maybe skip ahead. This is Mancera Oud Blue Notes. And this is like a fruity shampoo. It's really unique. It's got a beautiful powdery kind of texture with this one, but it really relies heavily on the fruity aspects and the woody aspects. It's super pleasant, sophisticated, and it's a unique take on the whole blue fragrance kind of DNA. Fruity aspects really play in with the powdery nature of the iris. It just really rounds everything out, and it provides a really good, beautiful scent. It's almost like a fruity shampoo or a fruity shower gel. It's just some stunning stuff. The projection and longevity on this thing is decent too. There's nothing lackluster about it. I'm gonna be pulling this one out in the springtime because that's when this thing is really gonna shine through, and in the summertime, it's gonna be a knock out of the park, seriously. An excellent offering from Parfums de Marly, and that's Sedley. Sedley is a very fresh, aromatic kind of fragrance. This one is a little bit higher on the price tag. Parfums de Marly is not cheap. I got my bottle for about 150 bucks, so that is, quite high, but it's a good bargain when you're talking about Parfums de Marly. And Parfums de Marly is one of those fragrance houses that are just, you keep wanting more. Sedley is very fresh, it's very aromatic, and it does the blue style, blue DNA very beautifully. It's got some great citruses at the top like bergamot and lemon, and then there's some mint actually in here at the top, which really provides it a lot of freshness, some lavender and rosemary in the mid that really make it kind of aromatic, and it pushes off the skin really pleasantly. Sandalwood and the cedar and the vetiver just really kind of round out the base with just a really beautiful woody texture. This one is a little bit on the lesser performance side, so just be warned with that. If you're looking for a beast mode fragrance, maybe stay away from this one. But it does have some great character. I've been layering it with some ISO-E Super, and I've been getting some really good performance with it. It lasts all day when I do that. I feel like ISO-E Super is the secret weapon to fragrance enthusiasts like myself. You just spray on some ISO-E Super. And I found these little decant bottles on Amazon. If you want to check those out, link will be in the description down below. But I found these little decants, and I just spray in Parfums de Marly, spray in some ISO-E Super, mix that around a little bit, and boom, you got a beast mode Parfums de Marly Sedley. Like I said before, this one doesn't have the greatest performance, but it's so stunning. It's a perfect blue fragrance, seriously. Another beautiful, this one is stunning. Acqua di Gio Profondo. Aromatic, fresh, beautiful, marine awesomeness. That was a mouthful. There's a little bit of green herbal aspects with this one, so it's definitely a unique marine kind of smell, but I love it. And it lasts for a very long time. This one does not, you know, falter when it comes to performance and longevity. It's so stunning. It seriously is. Nothing really can beat it as far as like marine smells. I mean, obviously everything's opinion. This whole hobby is subjective. But in terms of the Acqua di Gio DNA, this stuff is stunning. One of the best offerings from Acqua di Gio or Giorgio Armani. Giorgio. I mean, I could have put Profumo on here, but that one is a black bottle, so I couldn't. The first one is Hawass.
Sometimes it takes me a while to remember where I am.
It's a modern classic. Last one on this list, and I have the Le Parfum coming. I just ordered that one. I'm really looking forward to that one. Why? Eau de Parfum by Yves Saint Laurent. Apple and sage at the top. It's so sexy. It's so aromatic. A lot of people get headaches from this one. That's how powerful this thing is. I can't discount at how good this thing is. You know, I've used a half a bottle of it, maybe more. That's why I have the Le Parfum coming. I can't wait for that one. Seriously, I cannot wait. But the Eau de Parfum is an excellent fragrance you're gonna get. It has such a beautiful character to it. It dries down really masculine, but it also has that freshness about it. This one is a little bit on the pricier side, but it's totally worth it. There's a lot of clones out there, so if you are interested in this DNA, maybe look around a little bit. You'll probably find a really good clone for like a third of the price, but nothing beats the original. Why Eau de Parfum is some sexy, stunning stuff, seriously. Let me know down in the comments, how many times did I say stunning? The winner will get pinned at the top of the comments. Anyway, jokes aside, guys, blue fragrances are amazing. They're stunning. I said it again. Blue fragrances are perfect for versatility, just everyday wears. They're just really good. Have a great day, guys, and we'll see you next time.